Hey dude, wanna do stuff?
Um, yeah.
And welcome to
The Mystic Cave!
Yeah,
Let's talk about that. Wait, wrong show, shit.
let's talk about that.
Dude, I'm telling you, if they
You've been
called,
watch- yeah,
if
you've
they
been watching
fucking
a
called,
lot of good
I would
Mythical.
go on and do the stupid, like, eating challenges. I wouldn't even feel bad about it. I wouldn't even curse on their show because they don't let you.
Oh, that's nice.
They're a family, kid-friendly show.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Which is good. I think we need more channels like that.
Yeah, not us.
It counteracts us dumbasses who can only make humor of us saying fuck repeatedly.
Yeah. Damn it! I want to go the other way.
See?
Ugh. Ah! Whoa.
What?
I win. Anyway, like I was saying between videos, you've been watching a lot of Good Mythical Morning.
Right,
I've been
right.
watching a lot of like America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent, and a few videos, like a bunch of them I keep rewatching. You know, some magicians and stuff like that.
I like the magicians that go on because they're not traditional like acts you see on those kind of shows.
Yeah. Well, like always will be my favorite magician from America's Got Talent is Piff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, that's everybody's.
There's one guy on this most recent season who is described as the closest thing to a real life Sherlock Holmes. And like he's super in depth. Like he dedicated most of his life to
Learning how to read people.
learning how to read people. And I'll have to show you some stuff because I don't remember. Some
I
of the
actually
stuff
know
he
who
did.
you're talking about. I've seen him.
Oh yeah,
He's really
really good.
interesting, is what I'll say.
He's really good though too.
He's fantastic at what he's doing too. Like, but just in general, like it's odd that he's able to read people so well, because
Yeah.
it borders on mentalism.
Yeah.
Well, not borders. It is mentalism. Like that. That's just what it is.
Yep.
But mentalism is like an area of magic I never understood.
Yeah.
Like being able to read people to that level. Like I can read like weird emotional stuff. Like see when people are like upset or like
Yeah.
they're thinking about certain things or like their intentions. But I suck at like you're thinking of your mother named Marilyn sitting in her red shoes, and the person's like, "Oh my God, I am." It's like how? How does that work? Like how do you understand that just from looking at their face?
Yeah.
That was a weird little jump you did off there.
Yep. They
What the
all-
fuck?
Magic.
I didn't like that.
Another
Oh, cool. It's a news credit.
one that's on this most recent season that I really, really love is Puddles the Sad Clown. Puddles Pity Party is what he's called.
I think I know who you're talking about on that one too. Yeah.
He comes on and he mimes basically the beginning of his stuff, and then he sings. And he has an absolutely wonderful voice.
Right.
He does the first one I saw of him, because Simon Cowell is the new judge on this season, taking place of Howard Stern, and Simon Cowell hates clowns. Like he's absolutely terrified of them.
He doesn't like people either. though,
That's true,
so
but
he's not terrified of them. He's just an asshole.
yeah, well he really doesn't like clowns, like more
Right.
than most things.
More than most things.
Yeah.
That's a really accurate way to describe him.
Yeah.
He hates this more than most things.
He loves kids though. Simon Cowell
Yeah.
loves kids. All the assholes on TV loves kids. Simon Cowell.
I think it makes him feel better.
Yeah.
Not being an asshole.
True.
I had high hopes for you right there.
There's one pitfall in this level that pisses me the fuck off.
Hopefully
But
we
anyway,
can see it.
What's his name from Hell's Kitchen? The chef,
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oi, oi, oi!
He loves kids too.
Yeah.
My favorite videos online are the videos of him.
Consoling children after he yelled at them.
No, it's the videos of the adults that he just like, are you a fucking idiot? Because they like made a small mistake, but then they show the kids in the next part, and he's just like, no, we all make mistakes here. Let me help you.
Well, I guess it's different.
Well,
Because they're kids.
Yeah, they're
These are
kids.
professionals.
Yeah, these are professional adults.
It'd
who
be like,
know-
like me or you going to our jobs and sucking ass at it completely,
Yeah.
and then expecting not to get bitched at over it.
I-
That was really easy.
Yeah, that's one of the easier
That
ones.
was like stupid easy.
But
That took you less than 5 minutes.
yep. But Puddles, he does a very hauntingly beautiful rendition of Sia's Chandelier.
Really?
Yeah, like I prefer. Like,
So
I
we
hate-
had a moment where we stared at each other.
Yeah. It was just like, yeah.
Huh. I mean, I don't like
Because
Sia that much.
I
but,
hate
like,
her. I hate her music because I hate her voice.
Like, it's really annoying. Sarah loves it.
But he's like, his is like, I want to sweet. It's like crooner's music.
Really?
Yeah,
That's neat.
like I said, I'll show you some of these later. It's beautiful.
Because I've seen some of his stuff, and I've heard him sing some things, and just I
Yeah.
haven't heard a lot of his stuff.
He also in his second performance, he does a rendition of All by Myself.
I actually like that song.
Yeah, because all of his music has to be it goes with the gimmick of I'm a
Sad
sad
clown.
clown. So everything is all like being sad or by myself or forgetting the pain and whatnot. So it's like really awesome.
Well, that song specifically I like because of Scrubs.
Oh yeah.
There's a patient on there that sings people's emotions essentially and how they're feeling as these things are happening
Yeah.
to them. And something happens, I think, to either JD or to what's Sarah Chalk's character's name? The girl in Scrubs.
I've
don't
only
remember.
seen like 3 episodes.
The
of
girl in
Scrubs.
Scrubs, anyway. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I can't
Yeah.
remember her name right now.
Is she the one who dates JD?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
also. I mean, you know who Sarah Chalk is,
Yeah.
but because of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
But
Oop.
something happens, I think, when she gets dumped or something, and he just walks up behind her and is like, "All by my." She just turns around and like goes off on him and screams at him, and then she storms away, and then he kind of like half looks at the camera and keeps singing,
Oh wow.
and it's just like, damn it, that's really meta and wonderful. What the hell?
Oil.
Oil.
This is the oil zone.
Huh.
So it's not water, it's oil, which you can jump out of, but you can also slowly sink into.
So it's like the sand in Mario.
Kind of ow.
Probably.
Um,
Probably knew that was
I'm
coming.
trying to think of another act you should watch. Britain's Got Talent. There's a comedian magician named Matt Edwards.
Yeah.
Or Matt, maybe not Matt Edwards. Magic Matt is what they call him. He's
Magic Matt.
Yeah.
That's funny.
like
It's really funny.
he's a really funny and entertaining magician. His magic isn't like the most like
What the hell?
what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like the most skilled magic, but the
it's-
way he performs
it's
it is
entertaining.
yeah,
That's probably the better magic that happens is
yeah.
magic that
'Cause, like,
isn't good, but it's good.
yeah, like, cause Simon, he's like at the end of his act, he was like, he's like, cause he has his normal voice and then he has a stage voice, which is stage voice. You're like, what are you voices? Like, ha ha ha, it's funny.
That's annoying.
Yeah, and that's what Simon said. Like, you came out with that voice, and I thought this was going to be annoying. And he said this was one of the most entertaining acts. And then after like his second performance, Simon was like, if I was running a show and I needed somebody to host it, you'd be the first person I call, because he has such good stage presence.
Sweet. See, if you're wanting to like look at magic stuff anymore, that Penn and Teller show, Fool Us.
Mhm.
It's the best magic show I've ever seen.
Yeah, there was one guy on there.
They're just better than everyone.
There's one guy who was on the Penn and Teller Full List, who actually did full Penn and Teller.
Right.
Who was on America's Got Talent. He didn't final. I don't think he was a finalist, but he got pretty far.
Yeah.
Because he took Simon's advice and was like, because Simon was like, you're a good magician, but you have no stage presence. So he went and made some stage presence. One of the parts of the bit was he was making some pieces disappear.
Right.
And part of the act was it was like a card, or the corner of a card, and he made the corner of the card appear in oh yeah, I remember now.
Let's say that this isn't what you need to do, is it?
He made the piece of the card appear in Simon's buzzer for the thing, and like he took a hammer out. And he was like, this is my magic wand, and he was in front of Simon, and Simon was just like, I knew this would happen someday.
I mean, yeah, probably, though. All joking aside about that, there's no shock that somebody probably wants to hit Simon in the face with a hammer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's tons of people.
I would love to do it.
Yeah.
If you want the God's honest there. Like, not because I dislike Simon Cowell or anything, I have nothing against the guy. Just, if you get a chance to hit somebody with a hammer, why
Yeah.
not take it?
Exactly. Hit. Ha!
Don't want to go in those
God damn
or
it.
take all your rings. Wow.
I went the low route. Didn't mean to.
The very, very low. Oh, there's all the rings.
Come back here.
Just gonna get those over there too,
Collapsible bridges.
just in case.
Yeah. I love these little things.
They're interesting. They kind of remind me some of the Mega Man pads.
Ah! Wow.
That was
All
close to you screwing up. Hey, I'll expedite this process
I got it.
as you get on the slow ass elevator. Really thought it was gonna be a nice long running section.
Nope. That's not how this game works anymore.
Yeah.
We're in the later levels.
That's something that I always hated about Sonic though too. I think I talked about this when you were playing Sonic 1, is you could
Oh, we
tell
both
when
did.
they were running out of ideas
Yeah.
because of that specifically.
Now I did like these. I don't know. There are parts of me that like games that innovate like at the end of the game, but there's also like why didn't you do this earlier and make it like a thing?
Yeah, I just wish games, like, if they were gonna try new stuff, would try it a bit earlier. I get what they're doing because they're trying to draw people into the game, obviously.
Oop, I fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Get up there. Okay.
That was about bad. That's awkward.
I know, right? Which way are you gonna go? You're gonna go up? 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 Oh.
Oh,
I expect him to go down on that one. No, go back! No, go back! Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I'm fucked. I might be fucked.
uh-oh.
Ugh. Where are you gonna go? God damn it! Okay.
He died!
I did.
Try it again next one.
Yeah.
Alright, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by.
And we'll hope to see you in the next video.